Are we survive?
Oh! The game is on stream!
Oh,
Okay!
the game is we're so back. Okay, we're back, we're back. Slight technical difficulties, it's okay, it's okay. And it looks like, Pacemaker is in the lead right now. Two going
we only
down
missed
on
like
their
30
side,
seconds, that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Turn left trying to get that, initial pushback in. One going down on their side. They were able to get the zone however though and get that free out onto their plat, taking a lot of good space as that Gal is forced to jump out with the pressure of the center.
That Gal did get a lot of focus there though. I think if they just didn't focus that Gal so much, they would have been on plat a lot earlier now, but they still have they're kind of far back, not enough to get onto their plat. Dynamo getting pushed out, and now turn left. Plat here is just taken completely by Pacemaker's S-Class, but they're also forced to back up because they don't have any teammates around to help.
This Gal trying to go and get some good picks. Getting
And
three down
on turn left.
Spectre coming in, trying to get the paint on the zone, moving up onto their flat with their S-Class, striking their pit with their cooler in there. There's gonna be some jump outs, yeah, and probably some picks. Of course, the Stamper goes down, but the Gal also goes down here.
The key on a map like this, like multiple zones, is especially just not bending. Like if you're on their plat, there's no need to go up that far into their base, and they did a pretty good job of doing that, just kind of waiting out for turn left to aggro them and try to get their kills. But even though turn left did take zone right now, they have they have a pretty decent penalty they need to get through before being able to actually lead.
Oh, and a wipeout!
Oh,
Pacemaker is going to be able to get in some really strong positioning here, especially if they can get some specials for hold.
in a wipeout situation like this, like Pacemaker is completely justified to push up to this high on in their base. It just ends up pushing back more, and Spectre on the side of Pacemaker backing up a little bit far, but it was very helpful to get the strikes out to get jumps in instead of just waiting for the teammates to swim back.
It does look like turn left is going to catch the zone here. The Booyah comes out on the side of Pacemaker, and the strikes. They get one down, one's forced to jump. Two are kind of clumped together right now. Three are kind of clumped together now as one goes down again.
Three are kind of just forced to be in Pacemaker's ink at that time, and they kind of have no escape route. They either have to jump out or they have to keep fighting, and a couple go down, but most of them jump out, and Booyah's gonna come out, but it might not be enough. They just pop Storm on the side of Pacemaker, and already one by one, turn left's roster is starting to dwindle down.
The Dynamo attempted to flank, but they got singled out, and unfortunately the rest of their team just couldn't follow up.
That's again another very dominant win by Pacemaker there. They honestly they play very patiently. They wait for they really do like waiting for their opportunities, and it's turning out great for them. No, Silver, the overlay is incorrect. That's my old teammate. I can talk to him that way. But
Oh, Switch is buffered a little bit, but that's okay.
no, it's okay.
It's okay, it's okay. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
What is happening? See, and again, for like the 17th time, this is why you should sign up to be production staff.
Yeah, exactly. Chat, is it bad? It's not bad, right? Chat? It's not bad, right?
Chat!
Chat, please. Oh no.
No, we got it. No, it's fine. Apologies to Pacemaker and Turn Left that we can't give them their flowers right now. Just try to make sure that the stream doesn't die, you know?
Yeah. Still waiting on the counter pick.
If Pacemaker, if Turn Left isn't careful here, they might... Oh! Rainmaker Scorch Gorge. Potentially a very dominant Dynamo map here, but it also has a lot of high ground that the Expo on Pacemaker can use to its advantage.
It is definitely very annoying to fight Dynamo and Scorch Rain.
It's very annoying to fight at Expo too.
True. We'll have to see how they match up again. You're what? Oh, knockoff Labubu. Why is it named that? You're
yippee.
Yapey? What the okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
I thought knockoff was called Lafufus, but I guess I'm not keeping up with the kids.
Yeah, I'm too old for this.
Yeah, lock in. Okay,
Lock
anyway.
in, lock in.
Turn Left deciding that to go for a Devils instead of I can't remember what they were running for, but Reef is pretty good on this map right now. No one really has. Oh wait.
Running that Expo down, they were able to back up and cover from their teammates. However, this Dapple is still able to trade out.
For a second there, I thought Pacemaker was gonna get pinched completely by Turn Left. Oh,
Two going down on the side of Pacemaker.
Pacemaker, they're just desperately trying to stop the getting to the checkpoint. Honestly, checkpoint on the left is nothing to panic too much about, but once they get past this, it's very dangerous. You have to play your game extremely intelligent to stop them from getting any more points. As you can see already, going from 60 to 34 points in just less than like 10 seconds.
It is a very slippery slope once you get past that first check. However, they are able to take that rain down. And given that it is such a slippery slope... Oh.
Yeah, they do have a lot of time to pick up the Rainmaker and just get a push here, but if Pacemaker isn't careful, Turn Left might just completely bring it back and keep pushing it.
And that Dapple is getting some good value off of being a distraction, getting those kills. That Expo just trying to hold everyone back as much as possible right now.
Notice like it's just a minute in, but Pacemaker has not any points on the board right now. Two do go down, and this might be their chance to maybe get something done. Turn Left is just consistently going down to the members of the team, but this this is the end of their push right here.
The S-Bus crawling back into mid as Turn Left has a large amount of control here, especially moving in with that Dynamo, that Blaster, and picking up the rain. It's going to be difficult to get that under control, especially with their S-Bus going down here.
Yeah, that S-Blast honestly could not do much there. They were all alone by themselves, and having that was a essentially a 4v1 because of how the Rainmaker functions in this game. But 2 going down on turn left this is a miracle comeback if Pacemaker can take it all the way.
Turn left, he's getting some really strong jumps back in.
Oh!
What even?
I don't know, was that a torpedo?
I'm not even sure, but the strikes come out as well, trying to clear off that top left area.
They just can't seem to get in through, and I think Turn Left has really found the weakness of Pacemaker's comp where they're all pretty slow. If you think about it, Galaxy doesn't really have that quick of a kill time. There, that was kind of just unfortunate for the Dapples, but if the Dapples gets a pretty good angle on the Expo, which isn't that hard to do, it's a pretty slow weapon, it just struggles so much.
Especially with that blaster fork combo. It is definitely a matter of speed here. Like, turn left is just not relenting.
No, absolutely not. And the movement options of their weapons, just how fast the Dapples can be, how fast Dynamo kills, like, all of the weapons are just so quick in like everything that they do. They can kind of just avoid Pacemaker specials when the Expo goes down to the slider.
Turn left in a really good position here. Their Dapple's pushing everyone back as far as possible. That Expo just trying to hold a little bit more space. Rain being a little bit hesitant to move in because of that Expo. And the strikes coming out, they might be able to get some movement here.
Spectre was a little bit in a pickle up there on top left where they really wanted to move in, but they just could not at all because of how many things were being thrown at them. But basically a wipeout. Turn left has 7 points, and Pacemaker only has 68. This isn't looking too hot. They don't have any specials to go up with other than that Ria, but Ria doesn't get a lot of value. As long as they can hold the Rainmaker, there might be a chance, but
that Dapple does have a lead.
Just drop left. If they're not yeah. And the Dapple's Reef ends the game. And now it's Pacemaker's turn to counterpick. They have the choice between Haggle Tower, well, the Tower. Oh, they already picked. Oh! Hey! They picked Haggle Tower!
They picked Haggle Tower.
I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet.
You are. Oh my god. So the next one.
I will say Haggle Tower is kind of a no-brainer, especially for the Explo, and all of their weapons just that are very good at taking angles and just painting in really critical spots that turn left needs to be in.
Yeah, but we did see in some of the previous games that that heavy on Haggle Tower can be a real pain in the behind if you don't play it right. Even though they did lose earlier, they do have a very good chance at playing a pretty strong game here.
Honestly, this is if turn left wins here, they have to win. They have to deal with another Pacemaker counter pick, but I don't know. I don't really know. Turn left has the very insane Dynamo that can very easily just kind of block out if Pacemaker isn't careful. Like if they clump up and the Dynamo is there, they're kind of just gone. Nobody really moving from their comps. Pacemaker seems confident that the Expo is going to be pretty dominant here, but that is a pretty wide flank by turning left's last one down there.
Unfortunately getting punished immediately, but still trying to get a little bit of value.
Flank.
That other flank does get some value as they get a trade-off. Unfortunately, Spectre is just there to punish that immediately as well. Getting on tower.
Yeah, if that Bria would have gone off, that might have been that might have been a pretty good play by Stamper there, but he's got very back and forthy.
Very. The S-Class being forced to jump out. Both teams kind of trying to just take as much of mid as possible.
The heavy on turn left really wanting to push up there, and the blaster already in front. They really want some kills in front.
One going down on the side of turn left as the strikes come out. Two go down. This is looking like a very dangerous situation for that heavy in mid.
The Dynamo is flanking bottom right. I'm not even sure who they are, but yeah, I mean, both teams right now are just trying to fight for mid. Just every special imaginable is going out, but 3 go down on Pacemaker. Oh, Blaster is taking a very risky fight, but they win it.
They win it anyway, and they're able to pop bubble.
The bubble is kind of far back there, and honestly, you kind of want the bubble to be a little bit farther up, but top right, that Expo is getting completely pushed up by the heavy, and I don't know if Pacemaker's gonna be able to recover from this.
It will definitely be difficult, especially with that Booyah going up in the top right. That Stamper trying to hold it as much as possible. Getting killed on the jump out. It's been pretty even in terms of kills so far. Ooh.
I think unfortunately their turn left just didn't quite know what they were doing. They were all kind of like all over the place with people going to sharp and hit there, but that's not where you want to be on this map. You really want to focus on getting that Rainmaker past, not the Rainmaker, the tower past the second checkpoint there.
Strikes coming out to that top right. Pacemaker is not giving up whatsoever. That Booyah coming out, trying to get some picks. No one going down, however. 2 going down on the side of Pacemaker. Taking the lead, though. Incredible. As S-Class is just about to back.
1 point, though.
1 point. And turn left is obviously doing really good in terms of pushes. That Blaster already on their ramp with that cooler out and that bubble out. It's going to be very difficult for Pacemaker to keep this hold.
Just honestly, by the grace of God here with this 1 point, if they want to play it super safe. Oh,
ooh, unfortunately getting wiped.
Turn left here has the ability here to take lead in a second, and they do. Pacemaker does still have some time here. Like every painting special imaginable is going out right now, but they're gonna have to be super careful with how they play this. If just a couple of people go down, then even if just one person goes down, the push might be dead. And someone's still up there on top left, not allowing Pacemaker to push up at all.
Everyone turned around for that flank.
Yeah, Dynamo being induced to their bottom right still, I think they still want to flank bottom right, but the X will be watching, and that is a Blaster on the side of, they had it. Oh, the flank didn't work.
And the strikes came out again, trying to push turn left back a little bit and take that tower. 1 going down on the side of turn left. Can it be 2? 2 go down on the side of turn left, maybe even 3.
Okay, yeah, the entirety of this area and forward is completely in Pacemaker's control. I would say that's kind of early. We are holding it a little bit to try and make sure that no one can put there, but no one watching top right. The Blaster does go down though. The strikes to try and protect the tower.
It's going to be an absolute blood. Oh, unfortunately not.
They can't. This could be a reverse set for turn left. We have one more game, and whoever wins this has the honor to fight Crank 28 in Grand Finals. I'm wondering if we'll see a Clams game. I doubt it, but there's a pretty decent clams option in this counter pick list.
Maybe we might see some rain hop back.
Oh.
Or crab leg. We haven't seen rain crab leg yet, have we?
We have not. We've seen Undertow, we haven't seen Museum actually.
Mm.
Or I'm gonna give my bias here. I really like Ship Shape Tower.
Oh, this is true.
Ship Shape Tower is great. And they
picked Maker
Tower
Tower.
Mako.
Tower again, they want to run that back.
This is this is an extremely tense set for both these teams. Whoever wins this goes to Grants.
Waiter, more zones, please. This is a very important game for both these teams. The pressure is going to be on, and we'll have to see how they adapt to that.
I feel like we're going to see a pretty back and forthy game like how we saw in the first few. Just because, like, both of these teams' comps are so good. Like, Pacemaker's comp is very good at denying space. They have the Expo, they have the Expo with the Rain, not to mention. They have Gal, they have Spectre on the umbrella. Like, they can really dominate if they try their best. And S-Blast on this map is awful too. Just awful to play against in general.
Turn left starting out really spread out in comparison to Pacemaker, who is like kind of clumping on right. Just trying to get some good chip damage in.
One going down on Pacemaker to the Dapples, I believe. Two going down on Pacemaker. I believe that's Expo forced to jump out and Chirpy on Pacemaker forced to run back on the right side of the map. This is a very awkward position to be in if you're aggressive on the left, because exactly for that you have an Expo just completely denying you of taking that tower. Like you would have to completely focus on them, and even that's dangerous. Oh!
Punishing that reef pretty well. Two go down on the side of turn left. Pacemaker might be able to make something out of this.
Yeah, if they...
Oh, unfortunate autobomb.
The rain coming out. Oh.
The tower blaster collat.
That is unfortunate for Pacemaker. They're kind of struggling here.
For sure, especially against this bubble on their ledge with the cooler out and the dynamo. Just like constantly holding it. The strikes come out, they get the dynamo, they get two on the side of turn left. They're able to get back in here if they can just get this. Oh, and they got the bully.
I think Pacemaker has to be very careful with how they want to play things. That slider coming out gets the blaster. Riot is coming out, but Riot is extremely punishable in this situation, especially when you're up against a dynamo like that.
Dynamo is going to try to get back in. They're getting chipped by the range quite a bit, but they know when to back up.
Pacemaker might be able to take... about to take the lead, but not quite. It's just how much dynamo paints on this map is kind of just gross. They have... It takes very little time for turn left to take any space here and like just control. They are already taking down two. This is Expo's haven, but they're getting pushed out by the blaster and they can't do much here.
Expo and their strikes coming out, just trying to take up, get as much damage out on tower as possible. They're getting a lot of chip damage, but not a lot of follow-up on it.
I think it's unfortunate because the moment that that blaster sees that the Expo is anywhere near a ledge, it might just completely fall apart. And turn left here. This is their. I think they might KO, and they do.
That they do. And that means turn left is going into grands.
Not quite an upset because turn left is C3, but an amazing game by them. Amazing comeback. Yeah. I'm going to unlock grand finals here, but we will not start. I need one moment. So just take a breather, get a snack, get some water before grand finals because this is going to be an amazing set. I'll be right back.
And then there was just one. Hi chat. How are we feeling about grands? How are we feeling? Are we feeling hyped? I see Crescent is hyped. Christopher excited to see their team. Is it still? Sorry, my streamer is talking in my ear right now. At least. I can't, I'm not even home right now. Yeah, we might just have to discuss. The Switch is a portable device. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Obviously joking, but yeah, the sets tonight have been really hype. Unfortunately, our stream is very scuffed because this is really funny because we worked like literally last night we worked on it for 2 hours just trying to get all the kinks right, and yeah, it did not work, but you know.
Some back chat links.
Welcome back. How could we make it more scuffed? How can we make the stream more scuffed? Is the question.
I think it was just like none of the audio works. None of the audio works. Every single match is delayed by 30 minutes.
Put me in, coach. I can scuff it more. Mink, get in here. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Unless
every single match is completely like delayed by 30 minutes. There is some Sendo goes down. I think that's like the worst of it. But chat, it's time for grand finals. Crankin' 28s. Seed number 2. This is turn left seed number 3. There's a bathroom break in place right now.
Yep. So you'll get to see more Subway surfers, or sorry, Subway subfers. I would be screaming and peaking the volume right now, but I'm trying to be chill.
Yeah,
I might in grands.
I can't even peek my mic because it just cuts out. So,
as we saw yesterday.
Yeah. Anyway, we've reached basically the end of Shark Tank Shallow Waters. How do you guys like the stream? Is it
minus
like
scuff?
minus the scuff, do you guys enjoy having a stream more than not having a stream? Okay, Ruin. I'm not gonna say that. I can't say that. Ruin, that's very rude of you.
That's so mean. Oh my god.
I think the shallow water stream acts more as like a entertainment than for the TOs than the viewers at home.
Yeah, this has been fun. Like I thought I would get like really tired, but I'm just a little bit tired. I've yawned in between games, during games too. But you know, not smelly at all. Thank you, Mink. You're so sweet. Just an hour of yap. It's been more than an hour. It's been like almost 3. Wait, yeah, almost 3. But you know, like Shark Tank TOs, we love to yap. Like
Yeah, that's all we do.
that's all we do. That's why you should become
TO
one of
chat.
us. Yeah, one of us. One of us. Stuff my tournament. Oh yeah, in the downtime, yeah. We're doing like Ask Me Anythings, we're saying hi to chat, we're like what?
We're advertising.
Put me in as a seater? Apply. Are the interns gonna get paid? No. I don't even
No.
get paid. At this point I'm an intern, you know? Like
You do, yeah, Mink is right. You do get paid that however much money that is.
yeah. I personally get paid 10 times more than that.
I don't get paid anything.
In Monopoly money?
Yeah. That's close enough, right?
Close enough, yeah. All our budget goes to Mink. Sorry chat?
Only Mink, no one else. Not
Only
even
Mink.
not even X, who owns the organization.
We're just waiting on everyone to get ready.
And this is gonna be amazing.
I'm the Shark Tank Nepo baby. Yes, you are. And here we go.
Grand finals.
Grand finals.
Grand 20 is deciding to stick with oh, never mind. Oh, a V-try on the side of turn left.
Very interesting to see.
I just noticed that Crankin 28 has decided to run Clueless, which I think for their comp works very well. You don't necessarily need a cooler to play the game. And
Ooh, that Dread getting an insane flick. Grabbing the rain and just taking it left. That Dread coming in getting 2!
There is
Getting the white.
There are so many trades and so many doubles going down. This is insane, but as you notice, Cricket 28 is respawning. That was crazy down.
The Dynamo, however, is getting a lot of damage off of the Jet is able to capitalize off of 2 going down on the start of Cricket 28, while Turn Left is able to spawn back in and get those jumps in. Just going on the ring as that restarter tries to get them.
Yeah, they might have to. Oh!
Just a clutch kill from the Dread.
That was so close. and the stakes are immediately high in this grand finals game. They have to KO in the next 3 minutes. They absolutely do not have anything.
And that Toxic Mist is doing a lot to punish that heavy. They just can't keep their instinct afloat. However, they do pop that Kraken on left, trying to get a few picks. Going in, almost getting one the Dynamo going down.
They really have to. It's interesting that the heavy on the side of Cricket 28 did not set a big and it's a little bit strange on this map, especially if there's any flanks. A heavy just cannot look back and properly, most of the time it cannot properly retain flanks, but again, just these doubles that keep going down. I'm not. This is a very interesting game so far. I think there's a flank. Yeah.
That Blaster's trying to flank, but that Dread is on it.
That Dread is trying to make sure they're trying to push up, but they're also trying to make sure that the Blaster doesn't do anything. But unfortunately, if the Dread isn't up there with them, they can't push up together properly, and they're gonna need the time to slider properly. Does get one kill.
One.
It's two.
It's two down.
Oh, but the
Three
but the
down.
goes down.
It's just a Dynamo now. Dynamo goes down.
But
almost the
Blaster,
Autobomb. Double on the check. They just barely can't get up in. But they do still have 3 up right now. Can they get it? Oh no! They are jumping
fight
over
for a KO. Then they got it.
Oh,
what?
They don't got it. It's just let's go gambling. Oh dang it! Oh dang it! Oh,
this is such a tense game. 1-2. The game will not let Cricket 28 properly dunk that Rainmaker on the podium.
Unfortunately, turn left does get to drop it here.
They don't need to panic. That's the thing. The Cricket 28 is not need to panic. They have so much more time to get the special, so much more time to watch flanks like this Blaster bottom right. But the question is, will they be able to? They have just about a minute left. With the way they're holding their specials, it kind of feels like they're waiting for something to happen. But if they're not careful, like just like that, 2 will go down, and it'll just be the heavy with Kraken.
That Blaster's still in mid, just trying to fight it out.
Rainmaker did reset. Now it's in Cricket 28's paint, but this is insanely close.
They were so close. I could have sworn they got it that one time. I'm 2 going down on the side of Kraken 28. Almost 3.
It's
that
just
the
Rainmaker wipe out. Someone with aura on the side of turn left. I don't think Cricket 28 can push this Rainmaker. No, they
2 going down, unfortunately.
Holy crap!
Oh my. That was really anyone's game there. Unfortunately, they just could not get it on that podium.
Cricket 28's unfortunately cannot fighting for that podium there, but they just weren't able to.
Run that back. We can't run that back.
I wish we could.
No,
there might have been another timeline where if the frames were just perfect, Cricket 28 could have won that, but it was just so unfortunate that turn left got right to 1 point on the podium. Unfortunately, an instant replay is not in our budget at the moment.
Instant replay.
But it will be soon, trust.
It will be soon, it will be soon. This was just a very scoped, like, put together in the last 24 hours kind of thing, so.
Yeah.
We need that replay. Alright, whoever's playing right now, you heard that. Like, get that replay out there. Put that replay code in chat right now. Get to it, hop to it. I don't care if you're playing. You know what to do, you know what to do.
Game is taking a little bit since they were swapping back people, but
Looks like we're gonna be on Splat Zone's Mahi Mahi Resort. Resort, guys. Resort? Mahi Mahi Resort. Splat Zones. Can you tell I'm tired yet?
it is getting a little late.
But it will be very interesting to see how they play off all the corners and all the off angles on this map.
The game is starting. Very interested to see how how these teams open, because Juju and Toons definitely, we saw before how they really like taking buddy systems, and it looks like they're doing the same thing. While on turn left side we have 3 people going to their left side, and oh,
Frankie 28 is able to get that early cap and just punish right, getting that good chip damage out, but not fully getting the kill on the Dynamo as they're thugging it out.
early coming out right now. Toons a little bit by himself over on the right side, but so far, Cricket 28 has been very good at just completely blocking off turn left from taking to the right side. Written and Booyah incoming, but it doesn't get a whole lot of value here on the right side. Toons and Cricket 28 Hydra just have to thug it out a little bit, but unfortunately Toons cannot get out of that situation.
Now that Dynamo is under that snipe area, it's going to be very difficult to fight that until they move over, trying to go for islands, getting that kill.
Oh!
There's really no cover when you're fighting a Dynamo.
Insane read there by turn left's Dynamo. They cannot. They have to be careful with this. I mean, you just gotta get the Dynamo while it's down. If it doesn't have the ink, you just have to go for it.
Oh, Dynamo getting Aura, popping cooler now. They have a really good opportunity to push here, especially with that Booyah coming out. Probably going for snipe. Yep.
Yeah.
And now they're all backed up on the.
Like, the Dynamo behind cover is so dangerous. Like, you cannot hide from it.
That Wreath coming out, getting the kill on the Stamper there.
A little bit of an insane kill over there. And that was very far away, but 28 has, and you notice, turn left didn't actually have the zone for that long. 28 is still in the lead right now, and they can hold it. They have Cider. If they push a little bit further, they would have been able to get pretty sure the heavy over there, but they're just trying to play it safe right now. They still have a lot of time. They don't need to be super aggro here, and I think Cricket 28 is red here, just watching for anybody trying to go left side.
Turn left, pushing pretty far on the right. All their teammates over there, one going down, 2 going down on the side of turn left, 1 going down on the side of Franken 28. The Booyah comes out to try and get that last one pushed back a little bit more.
Franken 28 did not quite see the Booyah sword on the top left over there. I think they wanted to, but there was just too much going on the bottom right to be able to do so. And turn left here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they do get zoned, and they're able to kind of just, they don't have that big of a penalty. If they hold this right, they can get zoned, or they can get lead here. And yeah, they will.
Slider coming out and Booyah getting 1 kill, maybe getting this, yeah, definitely getting that Stamper. as that Dynamo is forced to back up. However, they do get a good amount of damage on someone over there.
Very good read from Cricket 28's heavy there. You mean just completely setting themselves up in a very good spot to be able to get the Dynamo. Turns left BS were trying to come in and do something, but they immediately get shredded. And the only safe spot to look at is left side for the Bria. Not quite getting a kill, but just enough to blind turn left BS sword from their Bria.
And Zone is very back and forth right now as Cranky 28 just barely has a lead here. Flip-flopping constantly, that bubble comes out to try and keep some semblance of a hold as the Hydra on the side of Cranky 28 goes down.
Honestly, this game is I can mostly chalk up to just whoever wins the last fight in the last like 30 seconds or so, because turn left might take lead unless the Bria doesn't quite win over.
Oh! But the slider gets 2!
The slider gets 2, paint zone, and that Bria sword is completely shredded. This game is looking very much in the favor of Cricket 28 if they just and you can see that they really like looking bottom left now because they know that that's where they're gonna come from. If you can read your opponents like that, then you can pretty much just tell where they're going. And yeah, turn left just does not want to give up this left side. They're trying really hard. Slider comes out.
And the wipe. Oh, almost getting zoned, but unfortunately getting wiped in the last 4 seconds.
Oh, complete wipeout at the end for Crankin 28. That is a great. Crankin 28 just knows how to play zones. That's like their most dominant mode, I think. I think just amazing plays by Cranky 28, and especially, I will say, I think MVP on Cranky 28 right now is their Dread player.
Mm-hmm.
They're like one with the sliders. They just know like where the slider's gonna go, what it's gonna do, and what they want to do with it. Like at the end, they're getting the triple with one slider, painting zone, all that. That was great.
It really was. It's just like Dread on that map is already good in itself, but they just played it to such a insane capacity.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. The Dread player in Cranky 28 has just amazing like map IQ. Like they know what the slider can do, and they take it to the full advantage. Right now we're just waiting for a counter pick on turn left side. They can still play. Ooh, Clan Blitz Umami Ruins.
We're going back.
It's been a spectacle of tonight's stream.
It really has been.
Hi, iFeb. I'm wondering if the teams just take, well, right now turn left is completely readied up, but I'm wondering if Cranky 28 is either changing their comp or just trying to figure out what to do against some of their, against some of the weapons that they struggle to fight. We did see Cranky 28 completely dominate Umami the last time they played it, but this is a different mode, so we'll see how they play on this.
I think to go for left and try to get like an early pick. It looks like turn left is still staying pretty close together as a team. Both teams are actually. Oh, first to go down is the Stamper on the side of turn left. This could be a
the slider coming in doesn't quite get a pick, but paints enough to be able to chip that blaster on turn left. Crank 28 doesn't have a ball yet, but they are being super aggro up in their basket.
Definitely seeing a bit of a dynamo effect from that one initial kill in mid. However, turn left is trying to get back in and might be able to if they get this dread right now. They got the dread, maybe even getting a double here if they play their cards right.
Bubble Spirit is going to be super important. Whether or not, down. Whether or not, that Bubble Spirit is very important up here for where Crescent is. But it seems like, but the Reslider doesn't quite get anybody, but that might have been just enough to stop them. Reslider isn't just for kills, it also paints, like, very well. And that completely stopped the push from turn left.
Oh, two trying to fight that sniper on the left side. Getting it trade, however, but going down. Two down on the side of turn left.
The dread on Cricket 28 is completely getting shut out every time by that blaster. They really need... Cricket 28 really needs something here because turn left does have a ball right now they can easily use to just completely push up.
Ooh,
unfortunate auto bomb.
Unfortunate auto bomb, yeah. The Booyah comes out. They do have a lot of clams here and a lot to work with.
They get fallen.
Going down to that heavy. The bubble on the side of turn left comes out. They are able to get 3 down on the side of turn. Ooh!
That auto bomb was a great kill, but they're... Oh,
and the slider from that dread. Ooh.
Completely denying that wall. Unfortunately, they are gonna go down, but that was just enough to maybe kind of like hurt the confidence of turn left in their push. Because now they're waiting for a team to come back, and they're basically 3 down. And there's so much yellow paint that turn left has to get through, but.
They're doing a pretty good job as 2 go down on the side of Cricket 28s. They have a pretty good setup here if they can just play to their strengths. Unfortunately, that Zip goes down and
they will not be able to get the ball in, and that is a wipeout on turn left. In a situation like this, when it's something like zones, you would want to immediately go up to their dome no matter what, but here it's just too risky on clams, and you really do have to wait out. And again, what I complimented Cricket 28 earlier for was just their pacing and how they knew when and where to use their specials, but maybe I was gonna say maybe they mistimed the slider there, but they have a pretty they have a very dominant presence there on dome, and they can still get a couple clans in.
Unfortunate wipe, but and that Dynamo is just getting in mid, trying to take as much space as possible. That Zipcaster coming out to try and distract while that Dynamo gets some damage in.
The Dynamo, I think, is just kind of not sure where to go here because you want to stay, you really want to push up far into their base there, but there is just there's so many spots where the other team can see you that you kind of just have to pick one spot to go in and go that way.
Yeah.
Very good flank. Very good flank. I think Crankin 28 are just doing the same thing that I keep mentioning, where they're trying to set the tone for this push and seeing who they can weed out first. Weeded out the blaster first. Now it might be someone on Doper, or might be that heavy that keeps looking at Juju, but if you can, they're not quite going for the push that they want to go for. They're holding their specials and they're trying to make sure that the other team just doesn't push up properly.
And they are able to get 2 down on the side of turn left. That Dynamo, however, is going to go in, try to get a pick. Unfortunately, going down. It is just a standoff between Crescent and this Saber and the rest of the team.
The Crankin 28 they're very dominant in me right now, and they turn left just not able to push up properly. extremely good pace set by Cranky 28 there, and right now it's 2-1. One more win for Cranky 28, and this is their Shark Tank.
It is turn left's counter pick, however, so they might be able to play off of what they know. If they can get a good map mode combo and win, it will be brought to a game 5.
Again, they can still play zones and they can still do all that, but if turn left really wanted to, they could go for that Haggle Tower and just continue to dominate completely. But yeah, I mean, Cranky 28 still is they're a struggle to fight against, especially with Yui there with the Hydra. You don't ever rarely see a Hydra. You rarely ever see a Hydra in any competitive scenes between nowadays, but Yui is very, very good at holding their ground.
For sure, especially against the enemy heavy. Just like, it's just a battle of attrition.
Yeah, I think turn left's really they're really trying to think about what they can do to at least bring this to a game 5. Most powerful ace weapon in the game versus one autobomb who could win. And turn left has picked Tower Control Mako. We've seen how turn left plays on this. It's just how Crankin 28's response.
Ooh. The Dread pick stays here. It'll be really interesting to see how they play around the map geometry. There are definitely a lot of corners that turn left can get stuck in and just go down to that Dread.
But I will say we have seen Crankin 28's play on this before in the first time we casted them, and like players especially like Juju grab so much attention from the other team. If they can get at least the Dynamo to look at them instead of the rest of their team, they can. I think they got this.
I think so too. Especially if Juju pulls out a quad again.
Oh, that was clip of the night. I need to go back after the 3 minutes and just put that in announcements because that was insane.
This is true.
Turn left again. Well, it seems like they kind of want to be like Crankin 28s and use the Reef Slider to their advantage. A lot of
getting cornered over here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think it worked out the way they wanted it to. Because on the other games, like we saw, Juju would pull so much attention in the bottom corners, but it would be so that their team can push up and a chance to pinch. But it doesn't seem to be working. Turn left working very much like a unit. Yeah. And they're just not even a minute into the game, and they're already at 37. Oh, but
but the 3 going down to the heavy there.
Down, and a delayed wipe.
Crankin 28 definitely still has a chance here, especially since turn left was able to get a push like that so quickly. I think if they just follow suit, they can definitely win this game.
Quite unfortunate Reef Slider 3 going down on the side of turn left. It's just their heavy, and I'm pretty sure you here can just bubble and take tag.
The Stamper's staying with them. She's trying to actually get that Dapple who's trying to come from behind. However, getting crossfired by the heavy as well. Now just trying to poke them.
But Toons doesn't go down, and they can still take tower. They can still be a nuisance here if they want to.
For sure. Getting that heavy... Heavy and Dynamo both going down on the side of turn left, 2 down on each side. Cricket 28 is forced to back up here, but they still have some really strong momentum going.
Yeah, 100%. If they can get this back, they're definitely starting to recognize how turn left plays, how it's all about getting them to make mistakes as we do it. Because as we saw before, Craig 28's Tunes and Juju really like to go together in pairs, which is great because then with the very powerful U here about a right tower and their dread player, the pitches that they can offer insane. Just the power that they have with that kind of teamwork is amazing.
Able to get that blaster down. That Billy, however, is being a bit of a pain, so they reef them, get the kill. That Dynamo is going to be a bit of a nightmare unless they can get on their flat and kill them.
This is looking like Yui's about to take lead here right now if they can hold on, and they do by 1 point.
We've seen this before.
She has to be very careful here not to keep attention, but not quite go down, but just not giving up enough, or not giving up space to turn left. Here obviously playing very, very patient and waiting to see what they can do instead of just running in.
Oh, getting one pick, one down on each side. That Dynamo is trying to hold space, but unfortunately has to jump out as the Heavy gets the Pika.
Remember, Tunes is very, very, very good at kind of just scaring off like all the members of turn left. Just because they're definitely a playmaker. They definitely like set up their teammates to do things, and setting up the other team into very awkward positions. This Dapple here on turn left might try and flank, but currently in the 1v1 with Oxhole on Crank 28, but there's a minute left. This is anybody's game. Oxhole here very smart to just move out of the way of the header, but
trying to use sliders and escape route, but unfortunately just not enough. However, they do have really strong positioning against that Booyah. They could take 2 here. Got one.
Yeah, unfortunately for turn left, this is not a great position for their Dynamo to be in. Not just, I mean, it's great for the random kill out of nowhere. It's a great position theoretically for Dynamo, but when you're put up against a Dread, it's very hard to get anything done there. 10 seconds left on the clock. I think this could be Cricket 28's game if they play this right.
Especially if this Booyah and they take it!
And that is Cricket 28's long end to a journey they've been trying to win for a very long time. Crankin 28 finally is your Shark Tank Shallow Waters winner.
Congrats.
I'm so happy to see that, actually.
It truly is an incredible accomplishment, especially like everyone just played so well tonight. Like there were some real nail-biting games.
Turn left did great. Insane that the last game was up to 1 deciding point and like a 2-second overtime. But what an accomplishment for Craig at 28. Winning Shark Tank. Something that I know they've been trying to do for so long, and doing it on stream. Juju getting the quad in that one game. This is awesome. This is an awesome stream.
It just truly was something. Thank you everyone for coming over and watching. And thank you to all our players tonight. You guys truly did amazing. all the games we
100%.
watched were just so high quality, and like, just thank you for making
Yeah, yeah,
making Shark Tank, despite the scuff.
yeah. But despite the scuff, but this is this is us. Um, we peaked at 32 viewers tonight, which is amazing. Um, we'll hopefully have more streams for you guys later on. Our next Shallow Waters is in 2 weeks. It's bi-weekly, so it'll be, I believe, the 22nd?
23rd.
No, the 23rd. I'm dumb. I can't read.
Close
The
enough. Close
23rd.
enough.
And as a reminder, our new tourney, Shark Tank Rising Waters, will be happening on the 20th. Huge congratulations to Crankin28s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Alfine, the figment of our imagination, for actually getting this whole thing set up. Thank you to Poland, the European Shallow Waters head TO, for actually setting up the Google Sheet and everything for us to use. Thank you to Vega for being my goat, being my helpless goat, being our Shark Tank Shallow Waters head TO. And yes, thank you to Wallace. Thank you, Chris. Thank you to Wallace.
Thank you to Wallace.
Goat, bless up. And yes, application for production is open. I'll be your boss.
Come join us.
Come join
Have more
us.
hype,
Yes.
have hype moments with us.
Hype moments like this.
Hype moments like
But-
this.
Yeah. Our socials are on the screen if you want to reach out to us and ask for any production things. But yeah, I think that'll be it.
Mhm.
Thank you guys for watching.